About time. Hey guys, Norx15 here. Hey Jaden, hey Jane, how you guys doing? Excuse me. All right. So yeah, this is the finale of Final Fantasy VII. Gotta finish up the game in this stream. So gonna start off by doing the super bosses Emerald Weapon and Ruby Weapon. We're gonna do Emerald Weapon first, and I've already done my setup for Emerald Weapon. He's gonna be the one we do first. What's next, Mo? What do you mean? So, as you can see, Cloud. My team for this is Cloud, Barret, and Sid. Got no choice to use Cloud. He's kind of the main character. Barret, I do recommend using Barret for this fight, or at least for the way I fight him. And your third party member can literally be anybody, but I'll use Sid because of his. I have his level 4 limit break. Well, Rose, you'd be correct because I just did. So Cloud's level 67, Barret's level 65, Sid's level 66. They all have the Fury status on, which means when they get damaged, their limit break meter builds up quicker, and that's going to be very helpful. And all their health is 9,999. That's very important. I'll get into why in a little bit. The three items that you'll be using throughout these super bosses are Dazers, which paralyze one opponent, Hero Drinks, which just buff your characters, and Mega Elixirs that, gives your HP and MP back. For Emerald Weapon, we're only going to be using Mega Elixirs and Hero Drinks. Dazers will come when we fight Ruby, so we're not going to be using those. For the materia, for Emerald Weapon, you're only going to want to have 2 pieces of materia to each character, so Sid, Barret, and Cloud only have 2. And in this case, they each have some HP plus materia, and that's why their HP is at 9,999. So you're going to need 2 pieces of materia for each character. It has to be exactly 2, no more nor less. But at the same time, you do need to have their HP at 9,999. Otherwise, the strategy I'm going to be using isn't going to work. So, yeah. Equipment is just have your in-game equipment ready. Don't really need anything fancy. I just got Cloud's Ragnarok, Max Ray, Spirit Lance. They all got ribbons and just high armor. You can end the game with the slow boat weapons. On the other hand. So, and as for limits, I got Cloud. You're gonna need Cloud's Omni Slash. That's a given. Got that last stream actually. I got all of Barret's limit breaks, but we're actually only gonna be using his level 3. I'll go into why later. And for Sid, he's gonna have his level 4 for High Wind. I already have Cloud's and Barret's limit breaks ready. It's just helpful to go into the fight with them already, maxed out. They'll quickly get maxed out as you fight Emerald Weapon, as you'll soon see. But it's just makes it easier to go in to go into the fight with them already active, at least for Cloud and Barret. So yeah. I think that's the setup. I will go into the strategy as I'm fighting Emerald Weapon. Is there any questions before I start this? I'll make sure. Oh well, I'm about to fight him right now. So yeah, you can get him to watch it right now, or you can save this for later. But it's about to happen right now. Did I get? Do you mean mime, Jane? No, I didn't get mime. We'll actually be picking that up a little bit later. Alright, so, everyone ready? Is everyone ready to go? under the sea. So, Emerald's around here somewhere. If he's not in the immediate vicinity, you can just pop up, pop back down, and he'll eventually... Oh, there he is. I already saw him. There he is. Boom. Alright, no worries, Rose. Don't worry. So here he is. Like I said, I pretty much told you my entire setup, and I will get into the strategy as I'm fighting him, so... I've already practiced this, so that probably means I'm gonna botch this like a couple times before it works. So, let's go. Okay, so Emerald Weapon starts out with 2 attacks. He has the Emerald Shoot, and he can stomp on you. We're gonna start off with 2 hero drinks to Cloud and a Mega Elixir. We're going to be spamming a lot of Mega Elixirs during this fight because Emerald Weapon hits hard and we can't really take more than 1 hit before we need to heal again. So throw another Mega Elixir and then throw another hero drink on Cloud. So Cloud has 3 hero drinks on him right now and the maximum is 4. We're not actually going to go for 4 yet. We're on phase 1 of Emerald Weapon. We're actually going to keep healing up until he goes into phase 2. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I think I threw 2 Mega Elixirs. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, okay, that's good. So yeah, we're just gonna keep healing up until phase 2 pops up. Okay, so this is phase 2. Pop that on. So Emerald is a target, obviously by himself, but once phase 2 rolls in, these lights or these eyes pop up on his, I don't know what you want to call them, shoulder blades, and those also become targets on their own. And then once he goes into second phase, he always starts off with Emerald Beam. We're going to use Omni Slash to try to target all the eyes. And then we're going to throw a Mega Elixir with Sid. Emerald Beam does fixed damage. It will never actually kill you. So, this part of the strategy is kind of, I don't know if you want to, it's random, it's luck-based pretty much. What you're trying to aim for is you want to get rid of the 2 blue eyes at the most, or at least you want to get rid of the blue eyes at least, and at most you want to get rid of 2 blue eyes and 1 of the yellow eyes. So you basically want to get rid of all the eyes except for 1 yellow one, so hopefully Cloud does the job for me. And Cloud is doing as much damage as he is because of the hero drinks. Alright, that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so now we're just gonna chill. So the blue eyes take away health, and the yellow eyes take away MP. We don't want him taking away our HP, but we're not going to be using MP, so we're just gonna let him do what he wants for the time being. So he's gonna throw another Emerald Beam. We're gonna use a Mega Elixir with Cloud specifically. Again, it does fixed damage and won't ever actually kill you. Okay, so he has this move called Air Tam Storm. Air Tam is just materia backwards, so that's your little fact for the day. Air Tam Storm is an attack he only does if he has his eyes up for a certain period of time. He doesn't need them all up, but if he has 1 eye up for a certain period of time, after he does the Emerald Beam, he will use Air Tam Storm. Air Tam Storm is a special attack that does 1,111 damage for each. So if you run into this fight with basically loaded up on materia and he hits you with this, you're gonna die. It can miss, but more often than not it does hit, and if you're loaded with materia, it's gonna do 9,999 and it's gonna kill you. So with my setup, I am now healed back to 9,999. I have 2 pieces of materia, which means Air Tam Storm is gonna do 2,222 damage to my characters. And if it all works out, it should look at something like this. So since he did 2,222 damage to all my characters, they obviously fall down to 7,777, which gives me all lucky 7s. In Final Fantasy VII, you can get this, I don't know, I guess you can call it status. It's called all lucky 7s. And if you get all 7s with all your characters, they will fly into a flurry and keep attacking your opponent, and your opponent can't attack back. And each of your attacks will do 7,777. And that includes limit breaks, so we're going to do High Wind, and we're going to do Anger Max, which has the most hits of any of Barrett's limit breaks, so that's why we are using it. And now we just sit back and enjoy the show. So as you can see, there's a timer at the top left corner there. In order to get rid of that, there's a piece of materia called underwater materia. You have to go to the underwater reactor, and there's a road where you can fight the pirate ship that I was fighting in the battle square. You can morph that enemy into underwater materia, and basically all underwater materia does is take away the timer, and that's all it does. So we're not going to need it. On a good day, you can kill Emerald Weapon with this strategy in under 10 minutes. So, yeah. Yep, lucky 7, Jane. It took me the end of the game, but I got it. Yep. And due to how limit break priority works, they automatically do their limit breaks when they're done, and each one of those hits are doing 7,777 damage. Alright, so now the fight basically, he's going to do Emerald Beam again, and the fight will basically go back to phase 1 and pretty much start over. We're going to throw one more hero drink on Cloud, and we're going to bust him up with an Omni Slash. So yeah, Emerald Weapon, he doesn't have much left in him. he's pretty much on the ropes. So we're gonna see if we can't just get rid of him like right now. Come on, attack Sid. There we go. Smoke break. You don't need a smoke break. That's all you need. Okay, the eyes are back up, so we're just gonna do the strategy we did last time. I'm actually surprised he isn't dead yet. He's usually dead by now. Omni Flash. Just gonna chill. No, he's not dead yet. If I was able to do an Omni Slash without having to target the eyes, he would be dead, but the attacks got dispersed between him and the eyes, so he's still alive. And that's the emerald weapon. I saw that, Jane. So yeah, that's the emerald weapon. The only real drawback to this strategy is, of course, you need a fair amount of mega, and you're not able to really cash out on the AP for like other materia besides the HP ones. So, like, all our HP will get mastered, but other than that, we can't use the AP for anything else. And then we get the Earth Heart. That's pretty important. So, that's Emerald Weapon. We're going to leave. And the next thing we're going to do actually is set up. We're actually going to set up for the Ruby Weapon next. That's going to be the very next thing we do. So, we're going to get out of here. Get out. Save. Thank you. Thanks very much. If you end a match in 7,777 or Lucky Sevens, your characters are automatically dropped to 1 HP, so they're not able to spam it, you know, for like a future fight or whatever. So we're actually going to okay, no worries, Jane. So the next fight's gonna be Ruby Weapon. So for this fight, you only need like a few things. I'm actually gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna jump in my air wing. So we're actually going to cash out the Earth Harp that we just won from Emerald Weapon. You get rewards for beating Emerald and Ruby Weapon, so we're going to go get our reward for defeating Emerald right now. So this is Calm. I brought this back up in the very first part of the stream in part 1. After you fight Ruby and Emerald Weapon, you can come back here, and there's a guy upstairs that will give you something for beating them. So talk to him. So there's 3 things he's looking for. He's looking for a map that was sunk along with the ship, which is the guidebook. Materia, you go to the underwater reactor, you fight the ship from the battle square, you morph it into a guidebook, you give it to him. and then you get an underwater materia. But since I've already fought Emerald Weapon, I don't need it, and the underwater materia doesn't do anything else, so there's no point. A rose that blooms once every 1,000 years in the desert. That's the item we get for beating Ruby Weapon, so we don't have that yet. And a harp that soothes those who hear it is the Earth Harp, and that's what we got from beating Emerald. So he tells us that he wants those things, and we just happen to have the Earth Harp, so I'm gonna give it to him right now. Nope. Nah. Let's try it again. So yeah, in exchange for this harp, excuse me, you get 3 pieces of master materia. There's three kinds. You get master magic materia, master summon, and master command. Master magic has all the magic in the game. Summons have all the summons in the game, and I do mean all of them. And command has some of the commands. It doesn't have quite all of them, but it has most of them. So if you throw this onto your character, they literally have like most of that set, like at their fingertips. So you'll have all your magic, you'll have all your summons, and you'll have most of the commands. Yeah, this game has a few things here and there. So for the Ruby fight, this is exactly what you'll need. We're gonna give Cloud the Master Summon. Oh, sorry, didn't want to do that. We're gonna give Barrett W item, and we're gonna give Sid. Actually needs 2 pieces of materia. We're gonna give him Revive, and he's gonna need an all materia. They do need to be in link slots for this to work. Otherwise, it's not gonna go as smooth. What's your favorite Final Fantasy? Oh, well, first off, hello, Richards. Thanks for stopping by. My favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy IX, which I've already streamed. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite Final Fantasy, and it's just, in general, my favorite game of all time. So like I said, for Ruby, this is pretty much the strategy, or the setup. You're going to want Master Summon for Cloud, W item for Barrett, and you're going to want Revive and a slot link. And you can literally throw anything else. And you're going to want your health maxed out for this, because Ruby does hit hard. So I recommend having the HP pluses on, so you'll have your 9,999. So, like, I could just throw on my usual materia setup, and I'd be fine, you know, just like the regular stuff I'd put on my characters. But just to prove how much this is going to work, I'm just going to slap on some random materia. So we're gonna throw on shield. We're gonna just throw on like whatever we want to master or whatever we want to put on, to get some extra AP, because, you know, why not? I already got mastered lightning, fire, ice, so I'm not gonna throw those on. So a lot of the blue material, why not? Counter. Ooh, if you have a lot of alls, you might want to throw them on, because alls, when they're mastered, sell for a ridiculous amount of gil. So if you're still looking for gil at this point in the game for some reason, this is what you're gonna want. So we're gonna throw on all the alls, all of them. Should we throw on? Yeah, let's throw on manipulate. Why not? Hey, what's going on, CD? You just missed the Emerald Weapon fight. What about you, Richards? What's yours? You got a favorite Final Fantasy? Yeah. I can't get enough 9. I like to play it at least once a year. If I don't play Final Fantasy 9 once a year, I watch a new playthrough of it on YouTube once a year. I'll just throw it down. Throw on manipulate. Okay. Let's throw on morph. We'll do throw. Don't need that. Cover, why not? Mega all. Preemptive. We're not gonna throw on any of the summons, because I'm not really gonna be using summons anymore. So all these are down here are just the regular materials I use, but not all of them are mastered. So we're gonna throw. Actually, no, let's not throw on summons. I already said that. Counterattack. Ultima. That's a little. Fuck. Oh. Actually. So I'm by him 0 then. Okay, so we're gonna throw an elixir on Sid. We're just gonna put him back to normal because we don't need Fury anymore. And we're gonna get into a random encounter real quick. 10 is your favorite? Ooh, did I like 13 and 15? I think I'm not a big fan of the 13 trilogy in general. It's got good music. That's about as much praise as I can give it. I think 15 is a good game. 15 is a good game, but I think it's disappointing as a Final Fantasy game. And if you're a longtime Final Fantasy fan, I think 15 left a lot to be desired. And that's pretty much my summed up thoughts on 13 and 15. Hey, what's going on, Nines? So we're gonna get into one random encounter, like I said. We're actually just trying to get Cloud and Barret killed. So hopefully they can do that for us. Okay, Barret's down. Cloud's down. Nice. And this guy's in our way, so we're gonna have to kill him. Alright, now we're gonna just run because we don't need anything else. Alright, so now we're gonna head to Ruby. I'm actually going to save real quick because that was a lot of setup and I don't want to have to go through all that again. Thank you, Jane. Save. Okay, so the reason Cloud and Barret are dead is if you just run into the fight with Ruby weapon with all 3 of your characters, you can't actually damage Ruby. He'll be immune to your attacks, and then he'll literally suck out two of your teammates out of the match, and then he'll proceed to kill the 3rd one. So there's no point in going into it with 3 guys. If you're he'll suck out 2 of your characters, and then he'll pop up tentacles from the ground, and then he will proceed to be damageable. But if you go into the fight already with 2 characters down, he'll just go straight to the tentacle part, and then we can proceed to do the strategy. So we're gonna go to the items one more time. We're gonna be using Mega Elixirs, Hero Drinks, and Dazers. Dazers are the items you're gonna be wanting to use the most, and Mega Elixirs and Hero Drinks are also gonna be very important. But yeah, we're gonna start. Like I said, we're gonna be using Master Summon Material for Cloud, the W item for Barret, and Revive and Hall for Sid, just so we can get our guys back on their feet. Barret, we're just going to want him to be throwing Dazers, Mega Elixirs, and Hero Drinks everywhere, so that's why he has 2 items. And if you know anything about Final Fantasy VII, you know what this is for. So I won't spoil the surprise just yet, but you'll probably know what's coming out of this. So yeah, let's go. Thank you, CD. Okay, so this is the Ruby weapon. Like I said, he's just going to go straight to the tentacle part, so we're just going to try to raise our characters right now. Alright, now we're gonna go back to Sid, throw a hero drink on Cloud, or to Barret, throw a hero drink on Cloud, and then use a Dazer. Cloud, he has all the summons. And I mean all of them. So, Ruby Weapon's gonna be doing a few things here, but we don't have to worry about it. And this is the Knights of the Round, the strongest summon in the entire game. Alright, you guys thought that looked cool? Because you might want to get used to it, because we're going to be seeing it a few more times. Oh, okay, I messed up. So, the strategy here is to try to keep Ruby dazed and paralyzed with the Dazers. But sometimes the timing can be off and sometimes he can break out of it, but it shouldn't really be a problem unless he kills Barret. Because Barret isn't at full health right now, so if he does end up killing Barret, it could be a problem, but I think we should be alright. Yeah, I like fighting Emerald Weapon more than fighting Ruby. Because Ruby, you're basically just trying to daze them and pretty cool, so yeah, I definitely prefer Emerald Weapon as a boss compared to Ruby. So Ruby's gonna get a few attacks off here, but... Oh, one more thing. He can also, if you do use Knights of the Round, he does specifically counterattack with Ultima, but hopefully we should be alright. It shouldn't matter. Alright, and back to it. What other games am I into? I tend to hover around fighters, action-adventure games, and of course JRPGs. I like Zelda, The Legend of Zelda. I like Kingdom Hearts. I like Tekken. Oh, hold on. One sec. Throw one more hero drink on Cloud just so we can have him maxed out on it. And as you can see, we just hit him with the Dazer again without missing, so now he's dazed again. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts, Tekken, Final Fantasy, of course. Although some of the most recent entries haven't been so great. Yeah, I don't play first-person shooters. I can tell you that much. I am completely trash at, or not even just first-person shooters, but shooters in general. Like, I am abysmal at them, so I don't even attempt to play them. I'll tell you that right now. Yep, now we're hitting for the full amount of damage, so just a few more of these and we should be alright. You try Vagrant Story? I haven't. Sure haven't. Any good? Let me know. And yep, got him again. The last first person shooter game? Because I'm guessing you're not a fan of first person shooters either, Richard? I haven't played Parasite Eve either, man. I don't know what that means. Looking forward to the new God of War. Ares! And he saves again. So you can get him in a loop, but sometimes, like I said, the timing can become off for some reason and he'll be able to attack you, so you're going to want to make sure your HP is always at the ready. Fear Effect? I've seen someone play Fear Effect 1, I've never seen anything about 2 though. You guys enjoying the boss fight so far? I will say this isn't the most original. This isn't the most original boss fight, but it works. Before I started using Knights of the Round to kill Ruby Weapon, I used to use Pandora's Box. I used to use the Pandora's Box ability, and it took over an hour for me to chip away at this guy while dazing him. It was ridiculous. This is a bit faster. Hey, Kuyo, what's going on, man? And he stays again. Let's go for another one. Knock this Lightning and Dyson real good. There, Kuya, what's going on, man? I'm sorry. I kind of started without you. I already fought Emerald, so I don't know if you want to rewind and go back and see it. But I've already beat Emerald, and Ruby shouldn't have much left in him. After Ruby, we can start heading to the main dungeon, but there's some mega powerful materia that I will pick up before we head down there, just to show them off. I don't know if Emerald did, but I'm pretty sure Ruby has at least 1 million. Yeah. And that's the fight. That's Ruby weapon. And we're gonna cash out on all this AP. Yeah, too easy. So we're getting a lot of materia born from the AP. Just gonna let that go through, take a break. So, as I brought up before, after you mastered a particular materia, you do birth a new one. So after you completely maxed out like Ultima, you'll get a brand new piece of Ultima materia. So that's cool. And we get the Desert Rose. Alright, so we're gonna save. Victory screech! Oh, speaking of Master Materia, you can actually get this without beating Emerald Weapon. You can get Mastered Summon, Master Magic, and Master Command without actually having to beat Emerald Weapon and gain the Earth Harp. But, oh man, just imagine all the grinding you have to do. You can get Mastered Summon by mastering all the by mastering all the summon materia in the game. So if you max out every single summon, you can get the Master Summon materia. Same for Magic. If you master every single piece of Magic in the game, you can get the Master Magic. And if you master all the commands, you can get the Master Command. But at that point, why would you even need the mastered versions? So it's just way easier to just beat Emerald Weapon's ass. So we didn't master Shield, but we now have the ability to use Shield. You actually do have to level it up once in order to use it. We mastered Gravity, mastered Transform. The blue ones are kind of stingy. These take a lot of AP, so most of them aren't mastered, but all the alls all the alls are mastered. Got all those mastered. W item, even with all that AP, still not maxed out. Master Manipulate. We can use Coin for the throw command. Morph didn't get mastered, that sucks. Cover, Mega All, didn't get mastered. So yeah, you can basically just slap on whatever materia you want and use the setup I just used and you should be alright. Got 4 times cut now, that's cool. So we're basically going to just take all this off and I'm going to go back to my regular setup for my characters. Range. Sorry, this might take a moment, so forgive me. Oh, that's not right. So, how's everyone doing? Doing alright? I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Gonna finish off Final Fantasy VII today, and I'll be able to start on something else after I'm done. So, I am pretty good right now. And now I got 4 times cut, which is ridiculous. And I won't be using the master materia anymore because, obviously, as you can see... Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta do something. I think I owe someone something. Jane, are you still here? Are you still here, Jane? Did I miss something? No, you only missed the Emerald fight. That's it. I did the Emerald fight. I was already set up for the Emerald fight. I beat it. I cashed in the Earth Heart to get the master materia. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hold on, let me just get into this fight real quick. I figured I might as well do it right now. And okay, there we go. Here, Jane, this one's for you. This one's specifically for you. If Cloud just doesn't outright kill everyone because counterattack. Here we go. There, Alexander. I told you you'd see it. What's my playtime? My playtime is 29 hours, 43 minutes, and 50 seconds. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty good. I've gotten a lot done in only under 30 hours. So yeah, there you go. 0. All right, back to this. So, sorry, just give me a sec. There it is. HP plus and luck up. For the HP plus or the HP ups, you can buy them in Cosmo Canyon. You can actually buy those. I bought those at Cosmo Canyon, and then I proceeded to I bought 6 HP plus for Cosmo Canyon, 2 for each character, and then I mastered them, which gave me an additional which gave me an additional 6 HP pluses because once you master them, like I said, you birth a new one. So that's where I got that from. And you find the Luck Plus materia somewhere. I cannot for the life of me remember where you find it, but you can find it somewhere in the game. And then I mastered Luck Plus as well, so I got another one. So yep, that's where I got those. Alright. You know what? I'll give him Ice All as well. I used to have Sense on Sid, but we're not really going to use it from the. We're not really going to need it from this point forward, so I'm not going to use it anymore. Put long range on him still. And give him Bahamut. There we go. Alright, all my characters are set up back to normal. So we're actually going to go back to Calm, go back to the old man, and cash in our Desert Rose. Jade, if you're giving out information, why are you going to retract it? Oh, man, I almost choked. Almost choked there. Actually, we're in order to get this next prize, we actually gotta do something I didn't do at the beginning of the game. So we're actually gonna have to go back and do that first. So, going back here. Your tinfoil hat on. So yeah, if you remember all the way back in part 1, I didn't get the Chocobo, and I just ran across this without having to fight the Midgard Golem. You know what? You know what? Just for old time's sake, let's give it a go. Hey, asshole, I'm back. Hello? Oh, there he is. Alright, I was about to say, he doesn't disappear. Ready to fight? And that was the Midgard Golem. Good fight, good fight. So, Midgard Golem does have a desperate... Like, there's no point in me bringing this up now since, you know, it's way too late. But Midgard Golem does have a desperation attack called Beta, which is a very strong fire magic attack. And if you're able to get it in the early game, it's super strong and it's pretty ridiculous. But it's way too late for that now. Hey, Wesker, how you doing? What is going on? Midgard so long. I actually think Jormungandr is actually separate from the Midgard Golem. Okay, so come over here. You get a Chocobo lure material. Not that we're going to be using that. So yeah, I didn't come here at the beginning of the game, but you could get a Choco Mog summon. It's technically the first summon you can get in the game, but I completely just skipped this part because I didn't need to do it. So we're going to talk to this guy. And you're here, Kuyo, right? Kuyo, speak up if you're here. All right, cool, cool. So you probably know what's coming, but we're gonna need a chocobo stable, and in order to do that, we gotta pay this guy the rent. I don't bother with the chocobo breeding in any playthrough, so I almost never do this. This guy likes to talk forever, so we're gonna rent it. I think isn't the kid named Billy? I know this guy's named Bill, but isn't the kid? Let's check that out right now. I'm pretty sure one of them's named Billy. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. So you're not wrong, Jane. You're right. It's the kid. The kid's Billy. The older guy's Bill. So we got our stable. We're gonna come back. All right. So back to the old man. Before we do that, I'm just going to show you how much all can sell for. So yeah, I think a mastered all materia is the thing that sells the most for this game. And for one of them, you can get... Where is it? That much. That is so... And there's a freaking trophy for getting like a ridiculous amount of gil. So like if you want to get that trophy, your best bet is to go to the North Crater, kill the magic pots, and max out as many all materials as you can. But yeah, that's a lot. What are you gonna be shown? Well, it's probably nothing like too major to you, but I think I'm gonna be able to keep the promise I made at the very beginning of the game, or what I wanted to do at the beginning of the game, but chose not to do it at the last second. So we're gonna talk to this guy. Oh, that's the word. You want to trade it for that chocobo over there? And of course we're gonna trade it. If you don't get a stable before this, you're gonna have to leave and get a stable before you can actually take it. So yeah, he needs one more item to go on his journey. But like I said, I don't need the underwater materia anymore. So I mean, we can just leave this guy and he won't be able to go on his journey. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should take a small detour to get the underwater materia, or the guidebook and give it to him, or we just leave this guy to never fulfill his journey? Let me know. Hey, what's going on, Dom? Alright, so when you get a chocobo, you get to name it. And for some reason, he doesn't get nearly as many tiles as a regular character. So, I don't even know if I can make this work, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's see. Yeah, J Pisto. It doesn't look exactly right, but hey, I think it counts. So, our chocobo's named J Pisto. Get the materia since you're already here? Oh, but I actually have to go to Junin, and I have to go to the underwater reactor to actually do it. Are you guys fine with me going to for taking the detour? If you're fine with me taking the detour, I don't mind. No, there's no trophy for it. It's strictly to give this guy you know, just have this guy start his journey. He leaves and doesn't come back, and we already got what we wanted. We got the gold chocobo. It's a gold chocobo. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's a gold chocobo, and we got the mastered materia. So, like, yeah. All right. All right, never mind. Okay, I guess this guy is just gonna have to pray in his house. So yeah, let his dreams die. Wow, that's rough. So now that that's done, we're gonna put Cloud back in the front. I didn't mention this, but I had all my characters in the back row so they would take less damage, but, you know, self-explanatory. Now we're gonna give Barrett his level 4 now, so, Catastrophe. Alright. But now we gotta go back to the actual stable, because why give your Chocobo, like, right here and right now? Oh, there it is. There's J Pisto. So yeah, Kuyo. I kept my promise. I named something J Pisto in this game. I kept the tradition going. So we're gonna ride our Chocobo. Ride that Chocobo. J Pisto is a female in Class C. Alright, so with Chocobos, in Final Fantasy VII, or in most of them, as long as you're on one, you don't get into any random encounters. And depending on the Chocobo you got, you can actually go on different kinds of terrain. Like, I can go up mountains. But since I have Gold Chocobo, which is automatically the rarest Chocobo, I can go anywhere. So we're gonna be doing some doing some traveling right now. There's 4 places, there's 5 places in particular I want to visit. So if I can remember all the locations, this should go pretty smooth. So literally no terrain can stop me. I can go anywhere. Doesn't matter. What's that question mark for, Rikuyo? Yep, this Chocobo's walking on water. Some say the J in J Pisto stands for Jesus, but don't quote me on that. So this is the first island here. You can't actually get here unless you have a Gold Chocobo, and it doesn't even appear on the map. Like, you can, like, enlarge it. Let's see if I can move out of the way real quick. Like, this thing doesn't pop up on the map at all. So you either have to accidentally fly by it, or you already gotta know it's here. So that's kind of cool. So we're gonna go in here. Oh. So, yep, you need a gold Chocobo to get in here, and come in here, find this glowy rock. Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. And this is where you get the Knights of the Round. There's no lore behind it, it's just here. Like I said, you gotta breed a lot of Chocobos or beat Emerald Weapon to come here and get it. But, yeah. I officially got the real Knights of the Round. Let's see. Yep, right there. Bam. Yep. It's more or less hidden. I mean, Alright, no worries, Kuyo. You're all good. So we're gonna be so that's place number 1. We got 4 more places to go. Unfortunately, J Pisto here isn't the fastest thing in the world, so it's gonna take some time to get to where I want to go. Just enjoy the music for the time being. So you can come here, and you can't get here through normal means either. You can only land your airship on like green grass, but there's no green grass around here that will actually allow you to make the trip here. So, you already saw what Knights of the Rounds did, so I'm not really going to go into really explaining it too much. So, and we get the Quadra Magic Materia. if you don't know what it does, it's pretty self-explanatory. The paired magic is used 4 times, so you equip it to one of your slots, and then if you have a connecting slot, like let's say you can use like quad lightning, quad cure, quad destruct, quad ultima, you know, whatever materia is, or whatever magic materia is equipped to it. As long as you have the MP for it, you'll cast it 4 times in a row. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey Nick, what is going on, bro? You missed quite a bit. You missed a little bit. I don't know the last time you tuned in, but we are at the end game now. I beat the super boss's Emerald and Ruby weapon. That's how I started the stream. I started the stream by beating Emerald and Ruby. And now I'm just going around collecting some powerful materia. And after that, I'll be making my way to the final dungeon and beating the game. So, yeah. Alright, moving on. Hello? Alright, there you go. Can I go into the sand? Oh, wow. But you can't actually get off. You actually gotta stay on the chocobo. Oh man, yeah, you've missed most of the game, my friend. Yep, quite a bit has happened since that. Like I said, I'm almost done with the game. Like, it's almost done with. So, get off here. Go from here. Here you get the HP to MP. This is actually a pretty fancy material. It literally, like I said, does what it says, and where is it? It exchanges your HP and MP. So if you have, for example, I have 9,999 HP, you can swap that, and now I have 9,999 MP. Alright, we got one more piece of material to collect. I'm gonna go get that. Oh yeah, that parade thing was cruel, man. It was not being nice. Is everything gonna be alright, man? You gonna be good? Were you able to figure everything out? Alright, I have a little trouble finding this last one, but just bear with me. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. There it is. Pretty sure this is it. Alright, so this is the last cave. Got a yellow piece of material here. You get the same thing as all the other ones, and you get the mime material. This basically lets you, as far as if I'm getting this right, I haven't used it a lot. Mime allows you to do the last action, that was, hold on. Maybe, hold on. Quit my material. Okay, so it doesn't really tell you. Basically, I think it allows you to do any act, or it lets you repeat any action that your character just did. And as far as I know, that means anything. It can be like the last magic you used, the last command you used. Like if you used your limit, if the last thing you used was like your limit break, you'll do your limit break again. If the last thing you did was your like Knights of the Round, you'll use Knights of the Round again. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't take away any MP, so that's pretty cool. Ah, man. Yeah, I've heard that story many times, Nick. I hope everything does work out, man. Hey, well, as long as you're here, I hope I can, help alleviate some of that stress you got going on. Hopefully, you can enjoy the time you got here, and hopefully everything works out, man. Yeah. Yeah, with the mine materia, with the HP MP materia, with the Knights of the Round materia, and the quad magic materia, nothing can stand in your way. There's a reason why these 4 materia are in isolated caves. Like, if you have all 4 of these materials, like, nothing can stop you. But being me, I'm not going to be using them. I mean, I can. You know what? Let me ask you guys. Do you guys just want me to walk through Sephiroth? Like, as soon as I get to Sephiroth, do you just want me to obliterate him with these 4 materia, or what? What do you guys think? Obliterate him with the 4 materia, or just go into it as a regular fight? Alright, so those are the 4 caves with the 4, like, strongest materia in the game, but there's one more place. One more very important place we gotta stop at. Regular? Ah, you're boring, Rikuyo. You're boring, Rikuyo. So, there's just this, like, small, isolated patch of land around here somewhere. Gonna try to find it. Keep your eye out for it, guys. Let me know if you spot it. Oh, here it is. Never mind. And this island is what I like to call for the memes. So we're gonna run around here real quick. Oh, you know what, Jane? Just stay here for this. Just stay here real quick for this one. And this is where you find the cactar. And its evasion rate is pretty ridiculous. Oh, okay, that's it. But yeah, cactuar. I don't know why they decided to put them on an isolated island all by themselves, but yeah. Okay, that's it, Jane. You can go take your break now. I'll get into one more fight with it, but that's it. Alright. Alright, let's finish this game up. And now I gotta make all my way all the way back to the freaking airship. So that's gonna take some time. The smallest small of them small. It's a monster called the cactuar. It's one of the most popular monsters in Final Fantasy. It's basically just a walking cactus. It's infamous for having a move called 1000 Needles, and it does what it says. It'll do 1,000 damage to you. And sometimes Square likes to be dicks and put them in early stages of the game or like in early areas of the game. So you have like it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to beat one when you're at a like at a lower level. And they also sometimes have high evasion rates, which means they'll dodge most of your attacks if you don't have if you're not leveled up quite a bit. All right. So, just gonna head to the end game now. Let's finish this up. All right. So we've already made our way through the northern crater already, so we're just gonna blitz it. We're just gonna blitz through it and try to get to the end. I don't know, Nick. I don't know, man. If I had to, I think Kingdom Hearts has the best music, because it has its original Kingdom Hearts music. It has some Disney music, which is kind of cheating, but whatever. It has some Disney music in there, and and it also has some Final Fantasy tunes thrown in there. Like Kingdom Hearts music is when Kingdom Hearts music is good, it's good. But I love this theme right here. This theme is pretty good. At random encounters, maybe. Still haven't played. Still haven't. So, are you still saying you haven't played By the Way, or are you saying you still haven't played Breath of the Wild? By the way, still haven't played what? Kingdom Hearts? Still haven't played Kingdom Hearts? Is that what you're saying? All right, Wesker. Hey, you guys want to let me leave? Oh, Mom Zero leveled up, nice. I have been able to get a copy of the games. Aw, oh, man, that sucks. Hey, man, if you're still around after I'm done with Final Fantasy VII, you might wanna look into my next stream. Might wanna look into my next stream. I mean, granted, it's not gonna be the same as playing it yourself, but it might be a decent substitute. But I still say, if you ever get the chance, definitely play the games. Definitely. A friend from school was talking about Kingdom Hearts and I was solo. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts has quite a bit going on, man. It gets kind of crazy, but I've enjoyed every second of it. It hasn't gone too much for me yet. It hasn't become too much. Hey, Jane. Welcome back. Oh, whoops. Oh, boy. Welcome. Alright, CD. I mean, we don't got much more to go. I mean, I'm literally making my way to the boss. But guess I'll see you later. You have a good one, man. Kingdom Hearts is gonna be... Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, this guy. Oh, I gotta fight this one. You guys don't know. If you guys weren't there for the stream when I was trying to grind this guy, oh, he was a nightmare. He was a nightmare. I gotta fight this guy. Rikuya was there. Jay was there. Oh. I had to morph this guy into 3 ribbons. It was rough. It was a little rough. There we go. Alright, we made it, guys. This is the end game. Avenged. And you know what? Just make this a little more difficult. I'll remove my HP pluses. But that being said, should I add anything? I mean, I got shield. I've never used shield before. I don't know. Should I use shield? Let me know. Do you guys think I should use shield or not? Let's give him comment back. Oh, you know what? Comment 0. And then... where is it? 2. Shield up. Where is it? All right. We'll give it to I guess Barrett. And gravity transform, no. counters with paired magic when attacked. Man, this could be broken too. Yeah, let's use it. You know what? No. Let's not. I don't want to be too overpowered. Ideal for HP plus. Well, no. I should be able to handle Sephiroth. I mean, I'm in my like Cloud's in his 70s. Like I should be all right. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have my health maxed out for the boss. You know. I mean, the super boss is sure I want my health maxed out for that, but you know, just the end game boss, I think I should be all right. Defensive boost. What defensive boost? Hmm. Actually, I don't think I have anything else I want to use, or anything that's worth using. Let's throw the Chocobo lure on and the preemptive. That way Sephiroth can't sneak up on us. Yeah. Alright. And look, I got 79 mega elixirs. If anything goes really wrong, I could just resort to that. And where are my Phoenix Downs, man? Let's move those up, sure. There we go. Alright, let's end this. I always forget that I name him that. Alright, everyone. Let's mosey. You stand in my way. Oh, yes. Yes. So yeah, I'm pretty sure for every rock you do have to get into an encounter. So... Hey, zombie dragon. What's going on, man? Oh, snap. Uh-oh. Ah, damn. Is this Iron Man? What are you doing here? Nice. They decided to make this area the stage for the city of Final Fantasy, and it was easily one of the worst stages in the game. It was pretty bad. So you have to beat it multiple times? Beat what multiple times? Oh, they're technically random encounters. Like, they're not so random encounters, I guess. Man, this guy took a freaking Ultima to the face. Alright, try that. This man's gonna make me waste it. I'm not using my limit breaks on this guy. Ah, really? Alright, now it's starting to get annoying. Oh, you can just run away. That was easy. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's give shield a try. Let's see what that does. Alright, good stuff. Hey Josh, how you doing, man? Yeah. Um, at the end game now. You just missed me fighting Emerald Weapon. Oh shit! Oh man, that was fast. I was not expecting it. I was expecting it to be that quick. Well, yeah, that was that was Genova. I think Rebirth was its name. I can't remember. Well, that was that. No. This what we're about to fight next, Wesker, is Sephiroth, or one of Sephiroth. So yeah, end game, Nick, or sorry, Josh, excuse me. We're at the end game now. We're about to fight Sephiroth, or one of the forms of Sephiroth. And I did fight Emerald Weapon and Ruby Weapon at the beginning of the stream, so if you want to check that out, feel free. Get light. It's holy. I was not expecting to win that quick. That was funny. Tifa. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much did all the interesting stuff to do in the game. I don't think I really missed anything besides chocobo racing and chocobo breeding, but no one wants to see that. But I did everything else. I got Omni Slash, I did the boss fights, got all the Super Mega Materia, all that good stuff. So you get one more chance to select your party and set up for the upcoming fight. So we're just gonna throw in one more Mega Elixir. We already got everything set up, so we're just gonna keep going. Oh, and you can actually split up your party into like other groups during this fight. But I'm not gonna be using them. You're able to like switch between the teams, but I don't care to do that. Come, planet, show us your answer. It's cool that they brought that line back for the city NT. That's pretty cool. Alright, so these final fights are broken up into two. I'm going to be starting off with Bizarro Sephiroth. He has multiple selectable limbs, or that you want to call it. Oh, well, it tells you right there. We're going to take all the guesswork out and just use Bahamut to target all of them. And he has that Bizarro energy. So I killed like most of those parts in one shot. No problem. Headport should be good. I don't know if they ever explain why. Oh, nope, not really. If you say yeah a little bit, it will switch to that to the other party members, but they are nowhere near equipped to be handling this, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. Alright, see you later, Josh. Thanks for stopping by. The mythical blue-eyes white dragon. Buster Blade is still the best though, so, you know. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Just in time for the finale. And I don't think I've ever actually used Catastrophe before, so this will be the first time we see it. Oh man, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved it until about 5Ds. I watched I watched the original, I watched GX. I watched like the first 2 seasons of 5Ds, then I kind of fell off the anime. Oh, what a waste. Got the Bizarro energy again. Enegi. Let's try our Ultima. Yeah. Did you have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster? Stigma. Ruh-oh. I don't think I've ever seen this attack before. Huh. Yeah, get that counterattack. Nice. Nope. Exodia. Stop healing yourself, man. It's not possible. No one's ever been able to call him. Why are you keep healing yourself, man? But what does pot of greed do? No, I don't care about my other party members. Is this for real? Slifer's pretty cool. He's probably my favorite out of the three gods. Wow, that was weak. Man, if I have to switch to my party members to kill this guy, I'm gonna be upset. Because there's no way I'm gonna win. I don't use a lot of social media, Nick. Like, I use Discord. I still have my Facebook, but I never go on it, and that's about it. Come on, just go down. Aurora fence. Whoa, he's hitting us with acid. Whoa. We're gonna throw on a Mega Elixir just to be safe, or after this, I guess. See, I feel like I should have killed this I should have killed this one already, and like Genova should have lasted longer. Like, I don't know. The health is just kind of weird. Oh my god. We're just gonna go for attacks now. I heard it'll be better than the current stuff, but that's a Charizard. No! 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 Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. If a part. Oh god. Kill it. I gotta kill it. Oh my god. Just die. Let me switch. Let me switch back. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Red 13. Am I doing something wrong? I don't remember this being an issue before. We're just gonna keep nuking him with Bahamut until it dies. I don't know what else I can do. See, Genova was taking like super short and this is taking too long. What is going on? It needs to stop killing itself. That's getting real annoying. Hell no. Hell no. This guy isn't even hard, it's just taking forever and I don't know why. I know he's healing himself, but I feel like I'm doing enough damage to where that shouldn't be a problem. There, that's it. That's the fight. Alright, good. Alright, here comes the final fight against, safer Sephiroth. Well, why he goes from that bizarro freak of nature to this, I have no idea. I'm just gonna say it right now, you know. I know this last song is iconic and everything. I think it's overrated. I don't care. Y'all can name me all I want, all you want. It's overrated. This is the final boss of the game. Save for Sephiroth. Let's kick his ass. Hey Dom, what's going on? Or should I say welcome back? Like I think this yeah, I think this boss music is better used in Kingdom Hearts, if I'm being honest. And this fight specifically is why I keep D barrier around, just because he always uses wall. You can break that with. Yes, sir. This is the final form of Sephiroth and the final form of the game. And we're gonna disrespect this man. We're gonna give him that. We're gonna give him them dollary dues. Bam. Yeah. Get it. Oh dang! I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit him with 4 times step now. Can't reach. God. How isn't it overrated? Jay, you tell me that. How isn't it overrated? Well, it's already in 3D, Brian. You mean HD? I'm sure it looked dope in HD. Quadrillion. I played Final Fantasy VI in HD. That'd be sick. I'd probably stream it. Run away. I think the better question, Jane, is how terrorists, a dog, a stuffed doll, a freaking drunk, or well, not drunk, like a cigarette smoking pilot is saving the world. Like, how they doing all that? Oh, here it comes. So, there's only one cutscene that is rivaled by this, and that's Match of the Round, but this is Supernova. So yeah, this thing is literally barreling through planets to get to us. How the solar system is still in one piece after this fight, don't ask questions. Like literally, this thing's blowing up the sun. The explosion, it's getting rid of Mercury, and it's heading towards the Earth. How do we even have a planet after this? This is ridiculous. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just for show. Like, come on. Like, how's it going to be just for show? We're in the center of the planet. We can't see it anyway. And for as fearsome as that attack looks, it can't actually kill you. Isn't that isn't that a bummer? Like all that show, all that splendor, and it can't actually kill you. It does a percentage amount of damage, and it can hit you with random status effects. But all my characters have ribbons, so it's fine. Oh yeah, you think I can't reach you? That's a good one. And that's the fight. Oh, he can reach with Omni Flash. You just kind of you can't you can reach with any limit break. You just can't reach with a standard attack. And now I don't like, from what I heard, the ending gets blocked off, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully that isn't true, but you know, they blocked off one scene in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if they blocked off the ending. Hurry up and disappear. It's been like 20 seconds already. Go. Get out of here. But we're not quite at the ending yet. There is actually one more quote-unquote fight that we gotta take care of. But it's not really one. This is all we could do. Yeah, Yuffie's slumped over there. So is Red 13 for that matter. The ending and credits are blocked. Golly. Ugh. Well, at least you guys can listen to my sultry voice as the ending goes. That's so stupid. Okay. Okay, Rikuya. He's still here. Wow, they blocked this! They blocked this! Really? Really? Oh my god. Okay, so basically your mind gets set into a tunnel and you meet you meet Sephiroth one more time and you guys have one more clash. Wow, this is well, I guess the stream's over. I guess the stream's over. I guess I can... I'm sorry guys. You know what? You know what? Guys, just I know you guys are on YouTube, like just like click in the click in the ending real fast. Click in the ending real fast and then like, you know, start watching it at the same time. All right, I'm sorry, guys. This isn't me, man. This isn't my fault. This isn't my fault. Well, basically, you do fight Sephiroth, and you're a more highly detailed model of Cloud than you normally are, and you're supposed to Omni Slash him, but Sephiroth can still hit you, and if he hits you, then you know you still do a normal attack, and that still ends the fight. Who cares? Uh, don't want to spoil a 20-year-old game. Exactly. You don't want to spoil a 20-year-old game, man. You don't know who hasn't seen it yet. You don't know who hasn't seen it yet. You never know. All right. Good night, Jane. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the boss fights. I hope you enjoyed seeing Alexander. All that shebang. So should I just cut the stream then? Should I just? Is it over? Is it a wrap? Should I just, you know, call it quits? Because I can watch the ending, but there's no point, is there? There's no point in leaving the stream up. Yeah, I might as well. Wesker, I could just tell you the ending on like Discord or something. It's kind of abysmal, anyways. Yep, Dom, it's over. I fought the final boss. Good night. All right, good night, Brian. Now I need to hear your commentary. What am I gonna commentate? All right, Nick. Hey, I hope you had a good time, man. I will be starting something again. I will be starting something new next stream. So, you know, if you're around, it'd be cool to have you back. This is so stupid. What's the next game? All right, I guess. I guess we can talk. I don't mind talking. All right. See you later, Nick. Take it easy, man. Well, meanwhile, our heroes are trying to escape, and Cloud grabs Tifa before she falls into the abyss, and he's able to pull himself up with one arm, which he wasn't able to do at the beginning of the game, but we're not going to worry about that. I guess it's character progression. We see the party members except except Vincent and freaking Yuffie because they're not mandatory characters, so there's no reason why they should be here. Party members aren't sure what's gonna happen to the planet. They're thinking Holy should be kicking in any moment now that Sephiroth's gone, but no one's completely sure about that. This is so dumb. And somehow the high wind falls all the way down to the center of the planet so that the heroes can get on it and escape. Isn't that convenient? Yeah, they probably will. Well, they explained this in I think it's either Dirge of Cerberus or Advent Children. They explained this as Vincent and Yuffie staying in Midgard to help the people escape. So Yuffie and Vincent don't actually go with you to the crater. They stay in Midgard and help the people evacuate before the meteor hits. Which is stupid because Vincent is like one of the people who should be there fighting Sephiroth. But whatever. So the high wind transforms into yet another form to fly out of the northern crater and they escape. That's cool. Looking at the town of Calm, that's where Marlene was taken, Barrett's daughter. She's just hanging out there. And the meteor is within striking distance of Midgar. It's about to obliterate the planet in like mere minutes. Me too, Wesker. I also like Final Fantasy IX more than 7. Because you actually get to see the ending. Bunch of red tornadoes going around, destroying Midgar. Hopefully everyone's been evacuated by now. I feel like an idiot that I'm explaining this as it's going. Oh, but what's this? We got this blue light going towards the meteor. What could it possibly be? Oh, now it's trying to stop meteor from crashing into the planet. Oh, we can see it from Cosmo Canyon. It's all the way over there. Oh, it's trying to stop it, but meteor's still pushing. What's gonna happen? Oh, it seems to be breaking through. It's not good, guys. This is bad. Oh no, Midgar's getting even more destroyed. Oh, the heroes aren't doing anything and are just watching it from the high wind. So, this is Holy. It's trying to stop Meteor, but evidently Meteor is so close to the planet that even with Holy trying to stop it now, it may be too late. Yeah, yep. After all that time, Holy doesn't do anything. It's too late. Like there you go. Red 13 says it's too late for Holy. Meteor is approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect, whatever that means. Forget Midgar. We gotta worry about the planet. So yeah, after all that time trying to figure out what the white materia did, trying to get Holy to work, and it doesn't even work. Uh-oh. But we got these new squiggly lines. They're green this time, not blue, and they're coming out of the planet. I actually like this part. This is actually a pretty emotional scene, depending on how you see it. So obviously, Holy wasn't doing the job to stop Meteor, but it looks like another source of energy is gonna try to stop it. Life stream, the lifeblood of the planet. Everyone in Calm is watching as the live stream is coming from all over the planet to Midgar, trying to stop it. It's taking its time. Music's getting really hopeful, really bombastic, but obviously you guys can't hear it. Then we get this shot of the entire planet, and you see like the live stream literally rushing all the way all around to Midgar. So that's pretty cool. Oh, you can hear the music? Can you guys hear the music? And then the live stream makes contact with the meteor. There's a big white flash. Everyone's all shocked, and They're trying to stop it. We see an image of Aerith floating in the live stream like it looked like in the beginning of the game, and that's the end. That's literally the end. The live stream makes contact with the meteor. There's a big white flash, and we don't know what the fuck happens. That's Final Fantasy VII, everyone. You know, you can like this game all you want. You can enjoy the story. You can like the gameplay. You can love the characters. You can like all that. But back in what 1996, 1997, this ending was abysmal. This ending sucked. This ending is trash. You play for 40 plus hours to try to save the planet, and that's what you get for the ending. Now they do have a Nick Fury Avengers ending after the credits, but we'll talk about it when it pops up. But yeah, as far as the main game is concerned, that's how it ends. You don't know what happens to your characters. You don't know what happens to the planet. You don't know what happens to anything. It just ends. Some people might like the ambiguity of it, or like, oh, maybe they stopped the meteor. Maybe Holy did get rid of all the people. Maybe they did save the planet. Who knows? So yeah, for all of you who've seen the ending, what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think? Do you like this ending? Think this ending's good? You think it's that goodish? What about Advent, Rakuyo? What about it? Advent Children wasn't around during the 90s. we didn't have we didn't have Advent Children when we beat the game in the 90s. We're not talking about the Nick Fury Avengers after credit scene yet. We're talking about this ending that we just got. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, Brian. We'll talk about it when it pops up. Thank you, Wesker. Thank you. Thank you. You understand me. And you know what? Advent Children completely butchered Cloud's character because he was at peace with himself at the end of 7, and then they made him moody for Advent Children, and then that personality of Cloud stuck with them like up to this day. That's why Cloud's all moody in Kingdom Hearts and he's all sad. I'm breaking my limit. That was all Advent Children's fault. But yes, if we're talking about after the 90s, we got Advent Children and it was official. Yeah, the planet made it. Okay, yay, the planet made it. So we're hearing, or I'm hearing, the Final Fantasy theme, main theme. Yep. Silent as a hill. Dun, 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 dun. Shut up, Rakuya. You know what I was talking about. You know what I was referring to. Disrespect me again, and I'm gonna cook J Pisto and make him into chicken. Fried chocobo. Yep, they're still going, Brian. They're still going. Right, I think the credits are just ending. Nick Fury's gonna pop up any. Oh, it says 500 years later, by the way. So you don't even know the immediate life of of the characters after the game anyway. So, all right, so we get a wide shot of the sky. Got some clouds, ducking down into a cavern. Uh, Cosmo Canyon music starts playing. You see Red 13 running with two little cubs. So yeah, Red 13 apparently made it 500 years later. That's cool. Got his two little kids, cubs there. He's jumping on rocks. And then they rip off the Lion King by doing the roar on Pride Rock. Overlooking a Midgar, which is now abandoned and filled with green, filled with plant life. You hear like nature noises. I think you heard children laughing, and Final Fantasy VII, just boom, big logo. And that's the end. That is Final Fantasy VII. Oh, there it is. There's a kid laughing. But yeah, now that's the ending. First thing, why would you immediately? Oh well, the footage is back. Why would you place the after credits and like scene 500 years later? I want to know what happens to Cloud, what happens to Tifa, what happens to Barret. I want to know what happens to the characters I just played as. Why? Oh, God. But no, 500. Yeah, yep, you're right, Lester. But yeah, 500 years later, all the characters are dead. Doesn't matter. 13's still alive. That's cool. Um, how did he have children? Who did he mate with? I don't remember any other intelligent four-legged creatures like him. Never, they kind of allude to him finding a mate, but they never explicitly say there's any more like him out there. We never see it. Brian, I know about Advent Children and Dirge of Cerberus, okay? I'm just talking about within the confines of this story. We didn't have those back in the 90s, okay? This is the ending we got back in the 90s when we finished the game for the first time. I'm always in the 90s, Jay. I'm always in the 90s. But yeah, it's not my favorite ending in the Final Fantasy history. Uh, I, so yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, okay? We got answers for all this now. We know that Cloud and everyone's happy. We know where Red 13 got his business done. We know that Vincent got a really crap shooter game that was nothing like Final Fantasy. Like, we got all that now. I'm just saying, within the confines of the game, by itself, as a game, that's the ending we got, and that ending sucked. Okay? I'm sorry. Special movie? Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, this is the.
Long
This is.
ago, we looked upon a foreboding sky. The memory of the star that threatened all burns eternal in our hearts. In its wake came an age of silence. Yet with each fond remembrance, we knew those encountered were not forgotten. That someday we would see them again. Perhaps it would be. But after the long calm, there are now the beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings. For they are coming back. At last, the promise has been made.
This this was back in 2015, man. Can you believe that? It's been 3 years. Yeah, that was the special movie, just the remake for Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, so yeah, that was Final Fantasy VII. I love the gameplay. You know, the materia system is really cool. You can do a lot of fun stuff with it. Um, I don't like all the characters. I'm sure I've made this abundantly clear. Some of the characters are pretty alright. Kate Sif is stupid. I hate Yuffie. Tifa, she still gets on my nerves. Uh, but you know, some of the characters are fine. The texts are always cool to see when they pop up. Uh, the story is fine. The story's cool until that ending. Like really, you couldn't give us like a 5 years later, like 10 years later, like even a year later. No, we're just gonna jump straight to 500 years for some reason. And like okay, apparently everyone got out of Midgar, but we couldn't see like actual civilization. No, we got a super vague black screen with children laughing. Which I guess you can assume you can make the argument that people are still alive. That's cool. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake when it comes out. When it comes out. So yeah, I'm done with Final Fantasy VII. Next time I stream, I will be starting Kingdom Hearts, and I'll be playing. I'm not. I don't know if I'll be playing all the games in a row. I'm sure I'll want to be playing stuff in between some of the games at least. But yeah, I'll be starting with Kingdom Hearts, and then I'll be playing all the way through Dream Drop Distance and yada yada yada. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was Nurax 15 here. This was Final Fantasy 7, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully I see you guys again. Guys, have a good one.